Ich bin mit Steve Maxwell hier und wir haben dieses Wochenende ein Seminar mit dem Steve, Mobility Conditioning. Und der Steve wird jetzt mal so ein bisschen was von dem Inhalt mit uns teilen, um auch mal so eine kleine Preview zu geben von den Inhalten, von den Ausbildungsinhalten für das nächste Jahr, für alle, die Lust haben, mal vorbeizuschauen. Alright, Steve, show us a little bit of your knowledge, please.
For sure.
Thank you.
As some of you may know, I travel full-time. Often I'm in beautiful forest like this, and I have become a real specialist in minimalist training. Today I'm going to take Hovind through an awesome workout that I use for travel all over the world. It's a very intense workout, and it really gives fantastic results. Very minimal. All you really need is a simple suspension trainer. We'll talk more about this later. And with the horizontal bar and this device right here, it'll be one of the best workouts of your life.
All right, looking forward.
Short, sweet. No one ever says, can I do more or do I need to do more? So we'll get to it here in a few minutes.
Okay, let's do it. Sounds good. Okay.
So before we start, it's really important that you understand proper breath technique. Now, Of course, I know you know because you're a professional in the field, but for the people watching, you may not understand the importance of breathing. If one uses improper breathing, they would almost be better off not even training at all. You can actually do more harm than good. What's particularly harmful is what I refer to as panic breathing, where you're breathing into the upper chest and inhaling through the mouth. It actually shaves years off the end of your life. It's very important to remain in a state of calm while training, even if pushing your muscles really, really hard. For that reason, you always want to inhale through the nose and either exhale through the nose or inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, but never inhale through the mouth. Even more harmful is breath holding involuntarily. Now, it's okay when doing a real heavy lift to sometimes hold the breath to stabilize the spine, but it's very harmful to involuntarily hold the breath. That's called the Valsalva maneuver. It sounds like a kind of grunt, yes, or screaming or some type of hysteria. This basically overstresses the negative hormones in your body. You become over-adrenalized, takes a lot longer to recover, and does oxidative stress and damage. So today we're going to use nasal breathing, and we're going to try to keep as calm as possible, even though you're going to be working really, really hard.
All right, it's going to be even a harder challenge then, right? But that stress breathing, that panic breathing, I heard lots of it lately, that also occurs for people sitting on a desk. So not only talking to our workout population, but maybe to your clients sitting on a desk, and your body cannot really, what do you call it in
differentiate.
English? Differentiate, thank you. If you are in a real panic situation, or if you're actually sitting, you cannot move, so that stress cannot be released through exercise. The fight or flight mode, that's in our genes from back in the days when we're hunting our food. And that panic breathing occurs a lot in our clientele. I can see that when I meet them, they breathe so superficially. You can see the sternum, the chest raising up and down.
Basically, it's called upper lobe breathing. You have upper lobe lungs and lower lobe. And when people are breathing into the upper chest, especially when the clavicles, they're using the emergency muscles, the auxiliary muscles. This would only be used in a dire emergency. Let's say you're running for your life from some predatory creature or something. So what you don't want is to inhale here and use these muscles. People need to learn to bring the breath down into the lower lobes of the lungs. These are the calming receptors. So there's three types of breath. There's this clavicular breathing, where this movement is in here. You never want movement. Or they're breathing sort of in between into the intercostals, but it's still not ideal. Where the calming receptors are right here, right in through here. And when you inhale, your belly should come out, and when you exhale, the belly should go in. That's it. Just a real simple little test. And what you shouldn't feel is any movement in the upper chest. Even when training really, really, really hard. You can literally teach yourself to remain calm even when undergoing very intense exercise. The problem is when people are using the auxiliary emergency muscles all day long, they're building stress hormones in the body and they have no release. And a lot of times it's related to emotional type stress, but it still has a very negative impact on your body.
Oh yeah.
Your brain doesn't know the difference between emotional and psychic stress versus physical stress. So imagine a poor guy sitting in the office, basically in an emergency situation all day long. No wonder he's exhausted when he goes home and has no energy to do anything.
Yeah.
So it's a terrible situation. But by learning proper diaphragmatic breathing, you can learn to remain calm, handle stress much better, and you don't get the negative effects.